Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Run Sabers, and today we've got another kind of a different type of review and update and stuff. So this is going to be a review on the pixel blades from KR Sabers and the normal pixel blades that we have. Now I do offer all my custom stuff to have this, but it does cost a bit more to get those pixels versus the normal Neopixel strips. And so I'm going to go in how they're different, what they can do. I am going to show the biggest difference, which is the unstable lightsaber, so please stick to the end if you want to see the biggest comparison. Both these lightsabers I have reviewed in past videos. I've both installed these two lightsabers, and they're both Profi and Neopixel, and so please go check out those if you're interested. Without further ado, let's get into it. So these kind of have the same blade styles by FET263. The cyan or the light blue that I used for this one was one I designed, but you can see the differences pretty easily. So that's one. So this is the KR Sabers with my Ben Kenobi, and this is the normal Neopixel strips. So one's going to be louder than the other, obviously, but yeah, you can kind of see the difference right there. Now the biggest difference that you can see in person is the strip. Now, when making normal Neopixel lightsaber strips, you have this little dark area that, I'll turn this off real quick, but you can see a dark strip in the lightsaber. If I rotate it back and forth, you can see very easily the black strip, or like a dark space. Now with this one, it's a bit thinner. It's not, you can't see it as much because it is a thinner stick. It's not a huge gap. So I'll turn this off real quick so you can see it. So, yeah. Now, normally, with these pixels, you have 144 pixels that I trimmed down. This one is a 34-inch blade, so I have 122 pixels. This one has 256 pixels, so it almost doubles it exactly, and it's absolutely crazy. Now, both sabers are fully charged, so you can make sure to tell the absolute difference. Now, this blue is exactly the same, and so the difference between them, this is more vibrant and more of a, I don't know how to describe it very well. It's more of a steelish blue. It picks up on the steel blue very nicely. This is more of a cyan. It's more of a lighter blue. And so with pixels being spread out a bit more, it lightens the blue with this one versus the dark, vibrant blue with this one. And so now, as far as blade animation goes, it still has the same type of blasters. Oh, well, you guys can see that. But it's the same animation. I'll make sure to demo it on darker lightsaber colors. So that was the cyan or light blue. And so we're going to demo the lockups now. Try to do that best as possible. There we go. So see that? You kind of can see here some KR strips, normal strips. My saber is mad at me. So yeah, and then I'll turn them off again so you can see them this way. So at the same time. And so you kind of see the difference. Again, this is a more vibrant blue. This is my kind of a washed out blue in the scheme of things. So yeah. Let's do different colors now. Let's do a Luke Skywalker. So
Luke Skywalker.
Okay, so this is the green. So and so yeah. To me, it's about the same, but this one is, again, the KR strips takes it away with vibrantness. So go this way and do it. Oh, my Ben Kenobi is heavier. And so we're gonna do lock up. Again, KR strips, normal strips. And so we'll do animation again. So the ignition on Luke Skywalker, sideways comparison. So and so yeah, vibrant green versus non-vibrant green. Yeah, it's crazy. One thing I did notice though is if you're playing tracks, I mean, already your soundboard is doing so much, but I noticed with the KR strips, with the Profi, it just kind of glitches out with the scroll effect, just the scroll effect. So I'll play music real quick. Off the time with the music because there's no other way. And so if you realize that the fluidity of the Neopixel strips kind of dimmens when it comes to playing tracks as well. It's kind of choppy, and so that's the only problem I've had with them, is that when your soundboard's doing too much, it kind of glitches out the blade itself. But with this one, it's less pixels, so you don't really worry about it as much. So yeah, next font. Let's do a red, shall we? Okay, so this is going into it. So yeah. Do that one more time. Try to do time at the same time. There we go. So yeah. Try to do blasters real quick. Oh, the blaster's different. It won't be a fair comparison. But to give you an idea, I'm sure this blade will look way better with those blasters, but whatever. Alright, let's do lockup. Lockup will be the same. And so, yeah, now let's go into the unstable. This is the unstable, so let's time it right. So, this one has a lens flare, kind of ignore that. Try to focus on the flame of the blade. Now, when I recorded it on my own phone and was able to see it, this one looks more like a pulsing blade than this one looks like an unstable. But at least that's what my phone looked like when I recorded. So, by looking at it in person, it looks almost exactly the same. In person, it looks a bit more sporadic because there's more pixels, but overall, it's very similar. The brightness on it changes a bit, of course. The red is a bit more vibrant on this bad boy, but yeah, let's do blasters real quick. Lock up. And so, and retraction. And so, I don't know how well you guys can see that, how bright or not it is, or isn't, but, so let's see what happens if we turn off all the lights real quick. Let's turn it off again. And then let's turn this bad boy off too. Okay, so bear with me in the pitch black. So we have our V1 normal Neopixels. Right, pretty cool. KR strips. And so you guys can see real quick. So we'll do lockup one more time to see the comparison. So. So yeah, that's kind of a better comparison, I think, especially for the unstable, at least, because it is such a interesting, unique font. But yeah, I did mention earlier that these are $20 more. If you build them yourself, it's about $20 more, because the pixel strips on their own are about $60. Gesture features. I can't twist this lightsaber. Yes. So the pixels here are about $30 per strip, but if you buy 2 of them, because they're front and back, I did it again. If you bought the strips front and back, it'll cost about $60 or so. This pixel strip comes as is with 2 pixel sides as well, and more pixels, but it's about $80 total. So $20 more to make, but overall the outcome is loads better. If you want to, it's even, I would say, more sturdy to combat with because of the way that the pixel strips are made. With these, it's more fluid, and I'll put this down so I don't trigger it again. So with your normal pixel strips, they're more like flimsy and they're very slim. But with these, it's PCB PCB strip, and so it's more sturdy, and so you can whack it a bit more. Overall, at least in my opinion, it's a bit more sturdy than the normal Neopixels.
Anakin has turned to the dark side.
Yeah, that kind of concludes the review. I hope this was kind of insightful for you guys, if you guys are ordering from me, or if you guys want to purchase your own or make your own. I know I'm kind of late to the party because these were released a while ago, but yeah, it's a very big difference, a big leap. But if your budget is able to have them, I definitely look forward to them getting them. So yeah, that concludes the video and review. I hope you have a wonderful day. May the Force be with you.